देखिए हर कपल को लगता
Hi everyone. Good evening, guys. I'm audible to all of you, loud and clear. Is everybody able to hear me? Hi guys. Hi Score Hero. Hi Prayers. कैसे हो? How is everybody? बढ़िया बढ़िया. Okay, great. So यार, so as you all know that we are launching our R4 batch. So this batch is being launched on 22nd of February. ठीक है. तो पहले 5-10 minutes, I'll take any queries that you guys have regarding this batch. कुछ भी queries हैं, कुछ भी है, तो you guys can definitely shoot in the comment section below, and I'll definitely cater to that. So, just for your information, this is a pure English batch and it's a morning batch. The timings for this batch is going to be 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning, as well as 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Okay. So the 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. slot that we have here, वो उसमें mostly हम करेंगे quants. ठीक है. So the quants in this batch will be taken care by me. ठीक है. तो mostly जो quantitative aptitude की classes होंगी that are going to happen in the morning in the 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. slot. Alright. अच्छा, LRDI will be taken by Swapnil sir. You guys are very very well versed with him, I'm pretty sure. ठीक है, क्योंकि आप लोग ने must have seen his lots of videos, and that's I mean, you have seen how well he teaches LRDI, so it's a great faculty. Oh, yes, of course. And we are see by our very own Ayush sir and KD sir, so you again know them, right? They have been with us for a very long time, and really a great team. I really love working with them. So it gives me a little boost here when you're the people who are teaching with you in the batch are really good. So it's like कि एक अच्छा batch बने. ठीक है. We really feel कि एक अच्छा हम लोग करेंगे इस batch के through. ठीक है. 24 ग्रेड जॉब से टाइम ही नहीं मिलता. स्कोर हीरो यार, जॉब से देखो मैनेज करना पड़ेगा, है ना. यू डेफिनेटली हैव टू मैनेज थिंग्स, राइट. VRC मेन टीचर ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. सो केडी सर एंड आयुष सर इन पैरेलल दे विल टेक क्लासेस, है ना. कुछ टॉपिक्स हो सकता है केडी सर कराएंगे, कुछ टॉपिक आयुष सर कराएंगे. सो बोथ ऑफ देम आर अमेजिंग टीचर्स यार, है ना. देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट. सो डेफिनेटली दोनों दोनों फैकल्टीज हैं. ठीक है. निकिता मैम वर्बल कौन से बैच में पढ़ाएंगी सर? करेंटली एनरोल्ड इन R2. यश, अभी अभी आई कैन नॉट गिव यू एनी इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑन दोज लाइन्स कि निकिता मैम किस बैच में पढ़ाएंगी. ठीक है. But definitely she's a great add-on to our team. She's a amazing faculty, and she's been teaching for so many years. So yeah, so we have a solid team of VRC faculties in the lineup with Ayush sir, KD sir, Nikita ma'am, right? So that is how our VRC looks like now. Okay. So can we have the schedule for this batch, like which classes will be held when, like a sort of a timetable, please? Yes, yes. Just allow me a minute. I'll just close this notifications. So basically, timings का क्या है कि timings for this batch, like I told you, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. will be quant in the morning, and जो 10 to 12 वाला slot है, इसमें आपका mostly VRC and LRDI होगा. ठीक है. So I might take 8 to 10 on days, I might take 9 to 11 on days, right? But जो पहला class होगा वो mostly quant का रहेगा, है ना. And we'll have one session once a week. We might have twice a week we might have two sessions also. ठीक है. तो डेफिनेटली ऐसा होने वाला है. Yes, yes. R4 batch is a completely English batch. It's a full on English batch, right? No doubt about that as well. Syllabus completion will happen on time, CR7. You don't have to worry about that. We take the complete responsibility of, completing the syllabus on time, right? So वो हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि syllabus does happen to get completed within the time. And then we'll have our test and mock test and sectionals and lot of sets to practice. तो वो चीज़ें रहेंगी, ठीक है ना? Yes, yes. No worries, no worries. Any other information that you guys need before we get into the session? Let's talk about this batch. So you all know we are targeting, 700, 800 sets in LRDI. We have thousands of question on our portal. So there's a plethora of content that is present to use in, right? CR7. So last year, definitely Ravi sir was taking the English batch. This year, Ravi sir is not taking. So me and Swapnil sir will be taking this batch, right? And I mean, we all pretty much have the same content to teach, right? So you'll not find any difference. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है that Ravi sir is taking something else in R1 and R2 and we are R1 and R3 and we are teaching something else in R2 and R4. So that is not going to happen. We maintain a standardized content throughout all our batches. The curriculum is same, so you don't have to worry about that. Obviously a bit of teaching style definitely differs. Everybody cannot teach in the same way, so वो थोड़ा सा difference रहता है and you get accustomed to the faculty. It takes you, if you have been following Ravi sir, so it might happen that the first couple of sessions you might face difficulty with me or with Swapnil sir. Maybe that can happen, but then you gradually get used to the teaching style of a faculty, right? So you don't have to worry. Uh, Again, Manish, Ravi sir is not taking Quant in this batch. Quant is taken by me. You can see here, Quant is taken by Apoorv sir, LRDI by Swapnil sir, and VRC by Ayush sir and KD sir. Okay. So next batch, probably, Ravi sir might again take up his classes. So okay, that's not a big thing. नहीं यार, it's not about jalwa and stuff. It's like कि देखो, if somebody is following some teacher now on a regular basis, तो एक वो comfort zone आ जाता है faculty के साथ. I completely agree to it, है ना? But it's like कि अगर content same है ना, तो you, and we all teach on the similar lines. हमारा methodology of teaching is almost on the same lines, so you will not face um, a lot of issues when even if you're studying from me or Ravi sir or Swapnil sir. It's gonna be all the same at the end of the day, okay? So you don't have to worry about those things, है ना? We'll take care of everything. And Ravi sir would definitely be involved in these batches also. He is gonna take workshops for you guys, so that involvement is there. Even we also go and take classes in the other batches as well. Yes, okay. All right, so any other concerns that you guys have regarding R4 batch? Any other information that you need, please ask. Please go ahead and ask your queries if you have any. I'm waiting for it. If any queries, as we get into this session here, ठीक है? पढ़ो अच्छे से पूरा session. You'll it's a beautiful concept that we are doing in linear equations today, and you'll love what I teach you today. So keep following this video till the end of this, right? So shall we begin then? If no queries, no concerns, so shall I get started with the session here? Everybody, do you guys want any other information on this batch? Anything that you want to ask me, you guys can please ask. So I'll just open your live chat here. Yeah. Any queries, guys? None? Are you sure? I'm audible to everyone. Yes, Manish, Ravi sir will be live on YouTube as well. So ठीक है, मुझे आई एम नॉट श्योर ओनली LRDI बैच में वेवर है या नहीं, तो आई आस्क, ठीक है, एंड लेट यू नो, राइट? Yes, yes, Suman. So this batch is gonna be from the very basic to the very advanced level. I'm gonna build this batch from the very ground level. आपको अगर कुछ भी नहीं आता है, सो यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट एनीथिंग. आई विल बी teaching the minute of the details that are required. जो भी knowledge चाहिए एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के लिए, we'll take care of everything. ठीक है. So you don't have to worry about कि अगर आपके basics weak है तो आप कैसे करोगे. Completely, I mean, there's no need at all to worry about things. ठीक है. So yes. All right. Yes. So from no, we'll start off with arithmetic यार. Number system से नहीं start करेंगे. We'll kick start with arithmetic. Number system we'll probably do towards the end. ठीक है. So I'm thinking arithmetic से start करते हैं. Let's do the topics which have higher weightage in CAT, so that you are very much comfortable with those topics, right? Like arithmetic and algebra, है ना? पहले वो करते हैं, and then probably we'll go to geometry and then numbers and then modern maths. ठीक है. So we'll do in that order in this quant thing, right? And Swapnil sir will take LRDI, so he'll start off with your quant based puzzles and then your Venn diagram, the order that we follow in our teaching style, right? Chalo. So the fees, you'll find it on the portal itself, Manish. You can visit our website, that is rodha.co.in, and उसमें you'll find it. हाँ, डेफिनेटली बहुत स्लो जाएंगे. दिस इज नॉट अ क्रैश कोर्स लाइक लास्ट ईयर, सो आई एम गोना गो वेरी स्लो इन दिस बैच. आराम से एक स्लो पेस पे पढ़ेंगे, अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट दैट. वील डू इट प्रिटी वेल, है ना. एंड सो दैट इज हाउ इट इज गोना बी. ठीक है. चलो, शैल वी स्टार्ट. थोड़ा सा पढ़ ले आज, है ना. दिस वाज मोर ऑफ अ लॉन्च वीडियो along with थोड़ा सा हम पढ़ाई भी कर ले. लेट्स डू अ बिट ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन. एक अच्छा प्यारा कंसेप्ट है दैट आई वांट यू गाइस टू स्टडी टुडे. सो शैल वी डू दैट. यस. चलो ठीक है. सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड हियर. सो आई हैव रिटन अ क्वेश्चन हियर. ठीक है. First, I would want you guys to, try this question. Sir, hi, sir. I'm weak in quants. Can I crack 2025 if I start now? Soumyadeep, up definitely you can crack 2025 CAT because you have exactly 9 months in hand. ठीक है, which is a very good enough time to crack CAT. Now, because you're weak in quant, so I'm assuming कि VRC would be on the better side, है ना. I'm taking this guess here कि आपका VRC अच्छा होगा, most probably, right? So if your VRC is decent enough, LRDI एक अच्छे level पे आ जाएगा if you're studying from us, because like we do a lot of sets in the entire year. ठीक है. So once your LRDA is at a good level and quants will help you improve. So mostly you should do well in your CAT until unless आपका दिन अच्छा नहीं है. That's a different thing, because I know a lot of students जिनका D-Day was not good but they have done great in other exams. So it depends upon your day as well, but mostly if you have studied well throughout the year तो कोई ना कोई एग्जाम तो आप अच्छे से क्रैक कर ही लोगे. ठीक है. Whether it is your CAT, SAT, SNAP, NMAT, whatever, XYZ, एक एग्जाम तो आप अच्छा क्रैक करोगे where you'll be in the top 1% of the batch. ठीक है. चल, try this and then we'll discuss. Find the general solution in integers of 14x minus 11y equals 29. Try करो. Sir, how to improve our VRC section? देखो, VRC के लिए there are a lot of things that you need to take care of, right? VRC section अगर आपको improve करना है ना, how bad are you with VRC? First tell me that, then I can guide you a little on this. मैं आपको डेफिनेटली गाइड कर सकता हूँ, बट जस्ट टेल मी हाउ. तो आई एम नॉट अ वर्बल फैकल्टी. ठीक है. बट आई कैन डेफिनेटली टेल यू व्हाट आई डिड फ्रॉम माय एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ लर्निंग, है ना. So I can definitely give you that guidance, but you need to tell me where do you stand in VRC at the moment. Any idea how to go about this? From basics, sir, I from basics, sir, I don't know about the VRC section. Acha. So you don't know about the VRC section. So I'll give you a quick brief. है ना, definitely we'll do that question, but थोड़ा समय याद, because I wanted to keep first 20-25 minutes for the guidance, है ना. तो VRC section basically आपका you have your verbal ability, ठीक है. अब verbal ability cat has been, changing its pattern, but mostly the questions have been on the similar lines. That is your para jumbles, है ना, आपका para summary आता है, right? You have your para completion. At times you have your odd one out, or you might get a fill in the blanks, ठीक है. So there are different kind of VA topics. All together आपको अगर ये VA part improve करना है ना, ठीक है. So whether it is VA or whether it is RC, ठीक है. I'm saying आपका चाहे VA है चाहे RC है, right? So these are the topics in the your VA section, ठीक है. What's your good name? नरसिम्हा, ओके. या सो फिलिंग द ब्लैंक्स, है ना, ये आपके वीए के टॉपिक्स होते हैं, ठीक है. एंड देन यू हैव योर रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन वेर यू गेट 4 passages और 5 passages. आई मीन यू कैन नॉट प्रिडिक्ट कैट क्या पूछने वाला है, ठीक है. बट द पॉइंट इज कि अगर आपको अपना वी आर से इंप्रूव करना है ना, तो गाइज मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल नेग्लेक्ट वोकैबलरी, बट मैं बोलता हूँ कि यार थोड़ा सा ना एक बेसिक वोकैब अच्छा रखो, ठीक है. जस्ट कीप योर बेसिक वोकैबलरी इन प्लेस, राइट. और वोकैब करने के 2-3 अच्छे तरीके क्या होते हैं कि यू यूज, आई मीन रूट वर्ड्स इज समथिंग दैट everybody does, है ना. along with root words you use, you make use of your the words that you learn in your daily life, है ना, उसको अपने daily conversations में लाओ, so that you retain those words. And the third and the most useful way of retaining words is यूजिंग निमोनिक्स, है ना. निमोनिक्स से आप वर्ड्स को बहुत अच्छे से रिटेन कर सकते हो, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे मैं एक वर्ड बोलता हूँ, यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ स्किन फ्लिंट, है ना. ना स्किन फ्लिंट का मीनिंग होता है somebody who is a व्हाट, somebody who is कंजूस, ठीक है. somebody who is कंजूस, जो पैसा नहीं खर्चा करना चाहता, ठीक है. माइजर, a person who is stingy, or you can say mingy is also one of the word for skin friend, or maybe parsimonious, right. So you should know एक word नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है. अगर मुझे स्किन फ्रिंट पता है, दैट डज नॉट मीन आई शुडंट नो दी सिनोनिम्स ऑफ इट, बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ टाइम एग्जाम्स में, कुछ कुछ एग्जाम्स में वोकैब बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस भी आते हैं, तो एक बेसिक वोकैब अच्छी है. अब जैसे निमोनिक मैं बता रहा था, तो देखो यहाँ पे क्या आता है, FLI आता है इस वर्ड में. सो दिस इज हाउ आई रिमेंबर. तो मैं इसको फ्लाई, फ्लाई मतलब मक्खी इन हिंदी, राइट. सो आई कैन से, सबको पता होगा ये डायलॉग, कंजूस मक्खी चूस, राइट. सो यू शुड रिमेंबर वर्ड्स इन अ फनी वे, ठीक है. दिस इज योर निमोनिक्स. तो ये 2-3 तरीके बेसिक वोकैब बिल्ड करो, ठीक है नरसिम्हा. along with that you start reading, है ना. रीडिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. you have to read and you have to read different genres, है ना. तो इफ़ यू आर टारगेटिंग कैट, तो डोंट थिंक कि आप फिक्शन पढ़ के आप कैट क्रैक करके ले जाओगे, राइट. सो यू हैव टू स्टडी डिफरेंट जॉनराज. आपको sociology, psychology, philosophy, everything, anything that is under the sun, you'll have to read that, because cat is not a easy exam, ठीक है. एंड along with that आप थोड़ा सा बेसिक्स ऑफ आरसीज स्टार्ट करो. हाउ टू पैराफ्रेज द आरसीज, हाउ टू राइट द समरीज, कितना रिटेन कर पा रहे हो, एंड देन स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली यू विल स्टार्ट पिकिंग अप वीआरसी, ठीक है. So that is how you should go about it. But very important thing is reading along with a basic vocabulary, है ना. Okay, let me take the next out. Sir, I'm at moderate level of VRC. I can do 2 or 3 out of 4 in most of the RCs. Please guide for improvement. Manish, I personally feel कि boss आपका, you know you might end up in doing this thing. आपका क्या होता है, close options जो होते हैं उसमें आप goof up करते हो. So if you're struggling with 2 close options, so I would say कि आप analysis अच्छे से करो. The more deeply you analyze a video solution of any RC that you have solved, उतना आपका improve होगा, उतनी accuracy improve होगी, ठीक है. And make sure that अगर आपको doubt हो रहा है, तो you go back to the passage. There's no harm spending extra 30-40 seconds going back to the passage. फिर से पढ़ लो वो 2-3 लाइन, you will definitely find your answer there, right. तो that you should take care of, ठीक है. CAF, this is a completely English batch, ठीक है. And yes, I'll be taking quants in this batch. So like I told in the beginning here, quants will be taken care by me, okay. LRDI by Swapnil sir, and VRC by Ayush sir and KD sir. All right. Any other queries, anyone, before I get into that question which I have given? Please shoot your queries here. Any one of you have any queries? All right, chalo. We'll do this question here then first, and then uske baad we'll come back to the queries part. Okay, let's do this question first, and then I'll come back to the queries part. All right. Now this question talks about find the general solution in integers of 14x minus 11y equals 29. Right. A lot of you would have learned how to solve linear equations, है ना, with two variables, right? ठीक है, so you very well know. CAF again, it depends आपके what time is suits you, है ना. You've only taken 5 to 6 classes, so if the morning time suits you, you can switch to the R4 batch. Otherwise you can stick to the R3 batch. That is completely up to you. All right, ठीक है. So general solution is what I'm supposed to find. Now this is one equation and I've got exactly two variables, right? मेरे पास सिर्फ एक equation है and I have to take care of two variables here, isn't it? Now one equation and two variables is a task, right? Now most of you do not know how to solve this, ठीक है? So what I'll do here is, can I rearrange this equation and write it as 11y is equal to 14x minus 29? Can I write it like this? Is everybody comfortable with this? ठीक है, मैं ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ इस इक्वेशन को, राइट? ओके, अब यहाँ पे क्या करो कि आई कैन राइट इट एज 11y इज इक्वल टू इस 14x को मैं 11x, है ना, और प्लस 3x, और इस 29 को माइनस 22 माइनस 7 में ब्रेक करता हूँ. ठीक है, आई एम गोइंग टू ब्रेक इट लाइक दिस. सो व्हाई आई एम डूइंग दिस is 11y is equal to 11x minus 22 and plus 3x minus 7. Now I'll explain you why did I break it like this, right? So basically, if you see here, this right hand side, this left hand side of the equal to is a multiple of 11, right? Agar ye 11y is my number, so it's a multiple of 11. So my right hand side should also be a multiple of 11 because there's a equal to sign in between, right? This number is already a multiple of 11. I can write this as 11 into x minus 2, right? So this is a multiple of 11. This is a multiple of 11, right? So for the entire right hand side to be a multiple of 11, can I say this number should be divisible by 11, right? So if this number should be divisible by 11, then what is the smallest value of x that I should substitute here so that this number is divisible by 11, right? So let's say 1 no, 2 won't work, 3 no, 4, 3 4s are 12 minus 7 is 5, that is also not working. 3 5s are 15 minus 7 is 8, is not divisible by 11, right? 3 6 are 18 minus 7 is 11. Yes. So if I put x is equal to 6 in this equation here, right, this number will become divisible by 11. So can I say that I'll be getting a solution at x is equal to 6, right? So if I put x equal to 6 here, then what is the value of y that I'll be getting? Let's see. So अगर मैं यहाँ पे x को 6 रखता हूँ, so I can say I'll get nothing but 11y is equal to 11 into 6 is 66, right? Minus 22 प्लस 18 माइनस 7, राइट? अब यहाँ से कितना आएगा? सो माइनस 22 प्लस 18 इज माइनस 4 एंड माइनस 11, राइट? सो आई एम बेसिकली गेटिंग 11y इज इक्वल टू 66 minus 11, that is 55, right? So from here the value of y will be equal to 5. ठीक है, so basically I have got my first solution. यहाँ पे मुझे मेरा क्या मिल गया? पहला solution मिल गया, that is x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 5. Is everybody okay till here? Any doubts till this step? Please ask me if you guys have any doubts till here. Give me a quick response in the chat section here, guys, if you have any doubts regarding this, whatever I have done till now. All right, so no doubts. ठीक है, cool. Now let's continue. अब remember I have to find the general solution. ठीक है, I'm supposed to find the general solution. All right. अब एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है यहाँ पे समझने के लिए that you guys need to understand. ठीक है. So I'll say here, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So I'll say here, if the equation is of the form y equals to mx plus c, right? So here m denotes the slope. Yes or no? This m denotes the slope of the line. ठीक है, this m denotes nothing but the slope of the line, right? तो यहाँ पे this equation that I have here is 11y is equal to 14x minus 29. All right. So I have the equation as 11y is equal to 14x minus 29, right? Now, if I try to write it in this form, so I need to divide the entire equation by 11, right? So, agar मैं इसको, if I divide this by 11, so I'll get nothing but 14 by 11 x minus 29 by 11. Now, if you compare this equation with this one, so I would say that the value of m is equal to 14 by 11, right? So that is basically the slope of this line, right? Now, what do you mean by slope of the line? Okay, that's very important, right? We need to understand the crux of this slope here. Okay, so we got the first solution. We got the first solution here, that is x is equal to 6 and y equals to 5. But I cannot keep, keep on checking the values of x for every single solution. That is a very cumbersome process, I believe, right? I cannot keep on doing that for the entire day long. So we need to find a way out of it. You know, we need to find a way out of it, right? So I would say that the slope of the line is 14 by 11, right? We have got one solution of x and y, that is, I would say 6 comma 5. Let's say on the Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane is basically your xy axis, that is called as your Cartesian plane. So let's say there's a point there 6 by 5. Okay. Now, if you have to explain slope to a person who is not from the maths background, ठीक है, let's say there's a person, उसको layman language में समझाना what is slope. So basically slope means rise over run, ठीक है, slope means rise over run, right? So now the value of slope is 14 by 11, right? So if 6 comma 5 is one of the solutions, ठीक है, if 6 comma 5 is one of the solutions, so you're going to rise by 14, right? You're going to rise by 14 and run by 11. Why? Because that's your slope. So if I rise by 14 here, okay, and if I run by 11, so I reach to a new point. Now what will be there that new point? So if you see here, y axis, to in the direction of y axis, I have moved upwards by 14, right? So if I was at point 5 here, which is the y axis coordinate, then now the new coordinate of y axis will be nothing but I can say 19 here, because I have moved upwards by 14, right? Towards the x-axis, I have moved forward by 11. So if I was at 6, if my x coordinate was 6 here, and I've moved forward by 11, then I'll say my new coordinate will be 17, right? So this is my new solution. This is my second solution. Okay. So whenever you x comma y, right? If your x is now, I'm getting my solution as 17 comma 19. Okay. So I'm getting my second solution as 17 comma 19 here, right? Now if you observe here what is happening, ठीक है, क्या हो रहा है देखो यहाँ पे. So from here to here, right? From here to here, this value has increased by 11, right? And here the value has increased by 14 here, right? This value has increased by 14. Now if you see here, 14 is the coefficient of x here, and this 11 is a coefficient of y here, right? So I can say, can I conclude on this basis that the x changes at a step means increase, right? At a step of coefficient of y, ठीक है, increase or decrease, right? Depending upon the sign, we'll get into those technicalities later, but I'm just trying to, make you understand how this works, right? And I can say y changes at a step of coefficient of x. That is what we have observed, right? The value of y is changing at 14, which is the coefficient of x. The value of x is changing at a step of 11. It is increasing by 11, which is the coefficient of y, right? So same thing is what I've written here. So can I say, if this is how it works, so the next solution will be nothing but I can say plus 11 here and plus 14 here, right? So I'll get my new solution as I would say 17 plus 11 is 28 and 19 plus 14 is 33, and so on and so forth. I'll keep on getting my solutions, right? Any doubts till this step? First tell me. Any one of you have any doubts still here? Please give me a quick response, everybody. Those who have joined midway, they wouldn't be able to follow. So, try to watch the recording as well, because it's an important concept. It's a very important concept. And if you understand this once, it will be great for you guys. Okay? Chalo. All right. No doubts. So these are my solutions, but I want to write a general solution, right? Now, what does a general solution mean? What do you mean by general solution? Okay? So I would say, for example, if I write the equation, let's say x is equal to 2k plus 3, just a random equation. Now, if I put k is equal to 1 here, so can I say the value of x will be 5, right? If I put k as 2 here, then the value of x will be 7. If I put the value of k as 3 here, then the value of x will be 9 here, right? So for every new value of k that I substitute, I'm getting a new value of x here, right? So this is basically the general solution of x, right? So that is what I'm supposed to write here, isn't it? Now, if you observe here, right, just pure observation, so can I say the first term, if you look at the solutions of x, है ना, जो x के solutions है मेरे यहाँ पे, these solutions, if you just focus on these values, so can I say they are in a AP? Yes or no? These numbers are in arithmetic progression with a common difference of 11, because every new value is 11 more than the previous value. So there's a common difference of 11 that is being maintained, right? Now, how about AP? Let's discuss a bit of AP because I'll be needing it here. So, for example, if a number is 3, 7, 11, 15, and so on and so forth. So such a series is called as arithmetic progression, where the common difference, that is the difference between any two numbers, is always constant, right? So this common difference is denoted by the letter D, all right? The very first letter is denoted by the letter A here, right? And the general term of an AP is written by the formula A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is the first term, D is the common difference, N is the number of terms, and Tn is the nth term. Okay? Tn is my nth term. For example, if I want to find the third term, so if I put n as 3 here, okay, a third term is 11 basically, right? So I'll say A is 3, that is the first term is 3, plus third term is what I'm supposed to find. So 3 minus 1 into common difference is 4 here. So if you solve this, you'll get the value as 11. So this 11 is basically nothing but the third term. That is the nth term. So यहाँ पे n की value we took it as 3. So this is the t3 term. If I would have taken n as 4, I would have got the t4 term. So this is the formula for writing the general solution for an AP. I hope everybody could follow. All right. If any doubts, please ask me in the comment section below. So continuing the same logic here. Okay. Continuing the same logic. For if I try to write the solution of x, the general solution, I would say first term is 6. So I will say 6 plus n minus 1. I do not know how many terms are there. This will go on and on, right? Into common difference. Now, how much is the difference between two terms? 11. So I'll say into 11, right? So when I solve this, I'll get nothing but I would say 6 plus 11n minus 11. That would give me a 11n minus 5. So this is the general solution of x. This is my general solution of x. Now, if you want the third solution, for example, if you wanted the third solution, if you put n as 3 here, what will you get? 11 into 3 minus 5, that is 28, which was my third solution. If you want the fourth solution, you put n as 4 here, isn't it? Now, similarly, you can write the general solution for y as well. How will you do that? I'll say y equals 5, that is the first term, right? In plus n minus 1, again I'm not aware of n, into the common difference. Now here the common difference is 14, so multiplied by 14. So this will turn out to be nothing but I can say 14n minus 9. That is the general solution of y. So this is how you're able to find the general solution in integers of both x and y here, right? Could everybody follow this, right? This is a very important concept, and this builds your base for lot of varieties of questions in linear equation. A lot of people, consider this topic as an easy topic, but there are a lot of, things which normally people don't teach, but they're very important. This is just the very, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are a lot of varieties in this topic. There are a lot of, new theorems as chicken mcnugget theorem. A lot of people are not aware of that. Postage stamp problem, Frobenius number, right? So we have a lot of things that one should be aware of when one is studying linear equation, right? And we'll definitely do all of this in our live classes as well. When we do our batch, we'll be definitely doing a lot of such questions, a lot of new varieties of question that you'll normally not find around. Okay, so that is the main purpose, that we prepare you very well for your cat exam, so that no matter what is thrown at you in the exam, you're, prepared for everything. Because cat is an exam which happens only once in a year, right? So you cannot afford to lose your entire year, right? So just make sure that you're making wise decisions in your life when it comes to cat. Make sure that you're not skipping things. Make sure that you're studying everything, because normally we go by this trend that arithmetic algebra is heavy in cat. But you never know, cat is an unpredictable exam. So what if this year geometry turns up, or what if this year there's a lot of modern maths in the paper? So we should be very well prepared for this exam, because we are investing a one entire year into this. It's a one entire year. Don't take it as 9 months, because once the cat results come, you might have some hopes. I might get this call, that call, right? So that goes on till March, April. So from now till April, you will be invested in this, right? So it's very important that you choose the right sources to practice, to prepare, and make sure that you're not skipping anything. Please don't blindly follow things as key arithmetic is coming, so that will only continue, right? That is a, a personal advice that I'm giving you as a friend. All right, so this is basically the crux of general solution. All right, so this was more of a launch batch video where I wanted to discuss about the R4 batch and a bit of concept, right? One thing that I would want to tell you here is, you might be thinking, so why are both the values increasing here? Okay, why not one increase and one decrease? Okay, so let's understand that also a little. So suppose if I say 3, let's say, I would rather say, let's say 8 minus 3 is equal to 5, right? Now if this side is constant, if I make this 8 as, let's say, 9, okay? So if you want the result is still to be 5, you'll make this as 4, right? So when there's a minus sign in between now, and the right hand side is a constant value, like here I wanted my result to be constant as 29. So whenever there's a minus sign, if one value is increasing, then the other would also increase, right? Okay, and if one is decreasing, then the other would also decrease. For example, if I make this 8 as 6, let's say, so if I still want the result to be 5, I need to subtract 1 from here. So if 8 decreased by 2, then 3 has also decreased here, right? So 3 has also decreased by 2 here, right? So always remember, whenever there's a negative sign in between, for example, if you have an equation as ax minus by equals to k, so if x is increasing by something, let's say plus k, so y will also increase by something, let's say plus p. All right, if x is decreasing, if x is decreasing by k, then y would also decrease by some value, let's say p. So whenever there's a minus sign, both the variables follow the same pattern. If one is increasing, the other would also increase. If one is decreasing, then the other would also decrease. Okay, and generally you'll find filtering criterias. Okay, बहुत सारे ऐसे questions में filter criterias मिलते हैं. For example, if the question will say find the positive integral solutions, right? Find the positive integral solutions, and it would say, let's say x is less than 200. So now you have an upper limit. You know that your first solution of x is at 6, and it can go up to 200, and you cannot go backwards, you cannot go negative. Okay, you cannot do 6 minus 11, that is, you can take the value as minus 5. The minus 5 will be a solution, right? 5 minus 14, that is minus 5, and minus 9 is definitely a solution for this equation. If you substitute minus 5 here and minus 9 here, you'll get the answer as 29, but that's not a positive integral solution. So normally such questions come in cat exam with certain filters, where they'll give you a range for x and y, and they'll give you whether positive integral solutions or negative integral solutions or non-negative integral solutions. So a lot of terminology that comes into picture with these questions, as well as certain conditions to take care of, right? They can have a condition like x into y is always greater than 0. Now you cannot have both the numbers as, let's say, negative, sorry, one positive, one negative. Either both are negative or both are positive, because you want the result to be greater than 0, right? So that is how we do a lot of things here, right? And we'll study everything in depth. So this was just an overview of how to solve one equation having two variables, right? Then I might pick up one equation, three variables in the next section. Okay, in the next session when we do, I'll pick up one equation, three variables. We'll do some practice sessions as well here, right? So this is something that will go on. But if you really want to study things systematically from the very basic, from the very scratch till the very advanced level, then definitely you should join some batch here. Whether so R3 was the latest batch that we launched here. R4 is the upcoming batch, right? So you guys can join R4 batch, and any concerns, any queries, I'm here. Please ask me. Any doubts also in the question that we discussed here, you guys can please ask. It's a pure English batch, so don't expect Hindi. That is what I would just say. Yeah. Anything that you guys want to ask? Yes, Suman. Entire R4 batch will be in the morning, whether it is 8 to 10 or 10 to 12. These are the timings that you'll find for the R4 batch. So I have written here the timings are going to be 8 to 10 or 10 to 12, right? So you'll be getting the test series in this, you'll be getting the books also, right? Hi Benton, how are you? Max, the class is going to be 2 hours. It's gonna be 2 hours session, okay? CR7. When will syllabus get over? So syllabus you can expect, syllabus is like, see, most of the syllabus will be covered in 4 to 5 months, but then post that, Shimam, you'll be having a lot of workshops. You'll have booster classes. So there's this classes are gonna go until your exam itself. Cat the you'll be with us, not until cat. I would say beyond cat also you'll be with us, because obviously you'll be needing your GDPI sessions as well. तो वहाँ पे भी we'll have our courses there as well. We are running this year also our GDPI classes, and it's going really great. We have some amazing mentors who are working for us, and they are from the top B schools. We have people from Ahmedabad, Calcutta, XLRI, Jamshedpur. So we have a great team to take care of any difficulty that you'll face in the entire year. We are there to help you out, even in terms of your profile. If you need any guidance for that, I'll be there. So anything that you feel that you think you might face challenge with, we'll definitely take care of it. Yes. All right, and anything else that you guys want to ask, any one of you? Preferred is GDP in English. Now you cannot have Hindi communication when you get into a B school, right? When companies are coming, see, profile is one side of the story. The other side of the story is having top-notch communication skills. If you're not able to stand in front of 50, 100 odd people and give a presentation in the class, you are not able to have good interpersonal skills where you can communicate one on one with people. You can build connections, because when companies are coming to your colleges, they have HRs coming, and if you cannot build that kind of a bond with them, you need to learn how to network. Okay, you need to definitely learn how to network with people. It's very important, guys. That's a skill. If you don't have now, you should really possess that skill. I mean, you should work on it. These are something that you should definitely do. Nikita ma'am will definitely teach CAF. She'll be taking lots of sessions with us. That is why she's here with Rodha, isn't it? So she'll take lots of classes. So That is what I was saying in the starting of the video. We have an amazing team of faculties now. um Sir, I'm 10 batch in Rodha. I didn't get you CR7. आप क्या लिखा आपने? If your maths is very weak, Akul, so you should, probably start with the very basic from the, the NCRT level things where, considering it's very weak, So then you read the theory part. If not NCRT level, you can probably, start off with level 1 questions, typical level 1 questions, and do a lot of theory reading so that, you understand the topic well. It's very important to read theories. People skip the theory part, but I would suggest it's really important that you read the theory section of any book so that you understand the topic well, right? Along with that, do examples. Examples teach you how to apply the formulas that you have learned. And then from there you can, take through our classes, and we also teach from the very basic. But then if you have studied some topic before the session itself, like let's say if I'm taking a class on averages, and if you have studied the basics of averages before joining the session, then you will have a better understanding. Then you are coming as a raw student in the class. आप raw आने से अच्छा अगर आप पहले से कुछ पढ़ के आओगे, तो you'll have a great understanding in that class and you will start enjoying the subject then. ठीक है? Anybody else? Any queries, guys? Any one of you? No worries, Akul. आप you'll pick it up. आप आराम से pick करोगे. Don't worry at all. We will take care of that. We'll help you with how to study, what to study, so you don't have to worry about it. ठीक है? So that's it. No queries, guys. Shall I wrap up then? Akul, timing of the batch is 8 to 10 a.m. in the morning for Quant basically, and 10 to 12 for VRC and LRDI. Grad completed, now 2 years gap, how to cover it, sir? So probably you can, look at some internships, right? CR7, आप internships देख सकते हो, along with some certifications. That is how you can, justify your gap. If you can do these two things, because I'm assuming that you don't have a job as of now, right? Yes. All right, so shall we wrap up then? Yes, Suman, classes will be conducted on a daily basis. So Akul, the good thing with you is that you are eligible for most of the colleges. You have a 6-6, so you're at least eligible for the colleges, right? Shri, if you really want to do some basic practice till then, so probably you can, check out the number system playlist of our Rodha YT channel and kick start from number system, because number system is something that is, explicitly not asked in CAT, but then uska importance है. It has a lot of weightage in, solving LRDI puzzles and a lot of applications in geometry as well, right? So you should start off with that. And in college it won't be able to exceed 6 or 7. What should I do to stand out? Akul, we'll guide you on that. Okay, we'll definitely give you what all you can do on that. Like I said, we'll suggest you some certifications, some internships. Like, I mean, if you want to do marketing, so we'll tell you, okay, Akul, you can go ahead and do search engine optimization, SEM, digital marketing, social media marketing. You can learn these things, do certifications, do internships, right? If you want to get into the fin side of the job, then maybe I'll tell you to, look at some If short-term certification, then maybe NISM certifications, right? Maybe this thing courses that you can do of trading and stuff. If you have good enough time, then I would suggest कि आप CFA FRM कर लो, right? Before joining R4, you can start reading theory of arithmetic. Okay, get comfortable with what is averages, what is mean, what is median, how does averages work, what is mixtures, what is profit, what is loss, just the definition parts, just to start doing that. And along with that, if you want to watch videos, then you can start off with our number system playlist. That is gonna be of great help to you. Okay. Yes. After CAT, you'll have a lot of time to do lots of courses. So that is definitely there. We'll make use of that as well. So is it late? No. It's not late at all to start your CAT prep. Late is when probably start in the month of September. If you are that is when you're late. Now it's the right time to start. Okay. All right. And any queries? Any other queries in quant? Which topic will start first in R4 batch? We'll be starting with arithmetic. We'll start with arithmetic, guys. So we'll start with percentages first. Can we get PI prep as well in this course? No, the PI prep is separate. So you can join our GDPI later, the VAT PI course. Any other queries, guys? Any concerns that you guys have? All right then. Okay, cool. Chalo. So we'll keep it in here. We'll meet again, probably day after tomorrow with some new topic of quant itself. We'll do some basics, some number system, maybe a bit of numbers we'll do, right? So थोड़ा सा theory भी करेंगे, है ना? So we'll do that. How to revise LRDI? Solve the varieties of sets, do PYQs, and make sure that you whatever sets you have done in the past, you solve them again on your own without seeing the solution. That is how you revise LRDI. ठीक है? All right, chalo. Thank you so much for joining this session here, and I hope that you guys will join before the batch officially starts, and we'll have a great, classes, going forward in the R4 batch, right? So, Hemant, you can visit the website for all the details. You can visit to rodha.co.in, right? We have our official website, so you can visit that and check out the discount coupons running. And if you have any queries related to fees, you can reach out to our customer support. ठीक है? आप हमारे customer support को reach out कर लो. They'll guide you with everything, whatever discounts and stuff we had. Right. Thank you, CR7. Thank you so much. Good night. Take care. And good night, all of you. Have your dinner and see you guys soon. Thank you.